Oh man. Oh man, oh man. How's it going, everyone? Merry Christmas. We're gonna play some Darkest Dungeon today. I just need to open the game still, because I forgot to. But I got a new camera. It's a really cool camera. It's an OBSBot camera, and it is like the coolest camera ever.
To our family.
I mean, boop, property.
You remember our venerable house,
Darkest Dungeon.
opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance.
I have somehow not
Singular,
played this game
unsettling
yet.
tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels.
So the camera that I got is an AI-driven camera.
Crags
It's
beneath
pretty
the
cool.
lowest foundations. We unearthed that damnable portal.
And, oh, I did not mean to skip that. Fuck. Oh well. I'm sure I'll figure stuff out. But this camera's cool. Watch this. It follows me. I like it. It's really cool. All right, so I have never played this game at all. So I really don't know what to expect. Why is it not updating? All right, there we go. I love this camera. It's so cool. It's like I could even stand up. I can walk across the room and it'll track me. This is so freaking cool. I love this thing. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I've never played this game at all. So I'm gonna start a new game. And we're going to have all the DLC enabled on it, just because I hate myself, even though, from what I understand, it'll make things harder. We're going to start the campaign with everything. What do you think? Should I go on Radiant, Darkest, or Blood Moon? We're going to go medium. We're going to do Darkest. And we're doing this to Base Rebels Christmas music too, as a backing track.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road.
Oh, by the
And
way,
on its writhing path,
I highly
you will
recommend
face
the drink
viciousness,
salted
violence,
caramel Crown
and
Royale
perhaps
mixed with coffee
other
or hot
damnably
chocolate. Both of those are
transcendent
very
terrors.
delicious.
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss,
Okay, so it is actually
we will
a
find
limited
our
release.
redemption.
That's unfortunate because it's freaking delicious. It is really good. It's like, I'm normally not a huge fan of Crown, but that salted caramel Crown's good even just straight up. It was a hard call between playing this or Slay the Spire. Like, I haven't played this at all, so I thought it would be more entertaining. All right, so click to move forward, click on another room on the map. This will take you to the connecting hallway. All right, so
brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer
click
welcome.
Skill and click target. Okay. So dramatic.
Their formation is broken.
There's something
Maintain the
charming about this
offensive.
art style. I really like it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
Yeah, that's a good
otherworldly
description for it.
corruption. Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival. Inspiration and improvement.
It's oddly cinematic too, I'm noticing.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Ow, I got poisoned. Alright, so what carries over when you return the town? Like, if I understand this right, is there kind of like, Kind of like a base building type thing. Wait, in town it'll only flagellate and self-stress relief. What the fuck? It doesn't sound very good.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alright, quest goals. Oh, that's a lot of quest goals. Holy shit. Why are there so many goals?
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion. Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear. Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
The DLC is like character stuff and I guess faction related stuff. Not 100% sure, to be honest. I know it just adds a bunch of stuff. Where to upgrade this? Because this sounds like it's a good idea to upgrade those.
In this domain of the damned.
Alright, so I have 4 people now. Do I have to do something to like actually assign them to my party?
A mecca of madness and morbidity.
Okay.
Your work begins.
Alright, so I guess we are going here.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold. Later,
Always bring food and
in
torches. 8 food, 4 torches. Okay. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing with this at all. Where to go to this room, I guess?
finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. Another abomination, cleansed from our lands. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, so light level, dim light. Alright, so that actually increases it.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I have no idea what this is. Oh, that stress level that's coming up. Okay.
Another one falls. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I still don't know really what's going on, like what I'm doing exactly.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Did it.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And light fades really quickly, doesn't it? I feel like it did not tell me nearly enough torches to bring. It's like, oh, bring 4 torches, and I'm already down to hardly any.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Well, one of my guys is already having a little bit of a breakdown. That's cool.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Now, I don't really like that my little Plague Master has decided that he wants to be a frontline fighter.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Getting corpses out of the way is kind of annoying, isn't it? Much there because it's like not doing anything at all.
This is how a life is taken.
Alright, where am I going now? We'll go to this location. I want to try and get everything out of here. Oh god, it's a trap. Oh, that's lovely. That's great. Thank you. Thank you for that. It sure is fun stepping on a trap, isn't it? Alright, so how do I disarm traps? Is that like a special thing? Okay, that answers that question. Yes, I know it's hard to see, but I don't have any more torches. I don't know what you want me to do about it. Ow.
Executed with impunity. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So does destroying corpses make it to where you don't get loot from that person?
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Like, if anyone has any tips or even knows how to play this fucking game, I'm all ears, because I am just no idea what I'm doing. Please have a torch.
Gold,
of course, no torches.
Baubles, paid for in blood.
I need a torch.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Oh, I made it. I'm just gonna go ahead and return because I'm out of torches and it's dark. Oh, great. Let's see. My cleric has the yips. And my plague doctor now has Ruminator, negative 10% stress heal received. Oh my god. This is great. This is lovely.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
I don't think I'm going to travel to the circus. Oh. Alright, so how do I... Well, you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it.
Traveling bacchanal. A debauched contest of
I don't mind.
survival.
That's multiplayer. I don't want to fucking do that.
Circus is all these things and more. Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Or just send my cleric to go get drunk.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Alright, so can I recruit more heroes?
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
Alright, so I think... I don't know what is this person's deal. Dachnomania? Obsessed with killing? A cleric that's obsessed with killing. Makes perfect sense, I guess. Oh my god. Like, I've literally only completed one mission and I'm already getting some weird shit. Alright, well, I guess we'll embark again. And, we're gonna take this cleric and I'm gonna take this person too. And I guess we're gonna go to the farmstead because it's red, even though I don't really know what it. Let's see, something's on the old mill. Am I supposed to be going to here? Like, where's... Yeah, let's go. And we'll go to the farmstead with these people. And it's probably going to go horrible. Wait, why am I not able to buy food on this one? Is it random, like the stuff that's for sale on the provisioner each time you go? I'm really
Blight
flying
had
blind
struck
here.
the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly in filthy fingers, thinking of sweat and manure. Seated comfortably in my observatory, surrounded by telescopes and other delicate apparatus, I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity, and I agreed to lend him my expertise.
All right, so onwards. This is ominous. That definitely did 0 damage. We're off to a great start on this. Yeah, this one's already off to a great start. You know, I probably should have left this plague doctor back at camp. This is not going great for me at all. They really just do not like this Antiquarian, dude. Like at all. Holy crap.
Give them no quarter.
Defeated foes will be swiftly replaced by waves of disciplined reinforcements and must endure the onslaught without pause. Dude, leave the dude alone. Stop attacking him. He literally just joined the party. Why do you gotta be so mean to him? Oh my god.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I am I am not prepared for this at all.
Decimated. Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I'm starting to feel like maybe I should go ahead and retreat.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Oh my god, he's attacking party members now. Wait, you can fail to heal if the person's having a breakdown? Oh my god.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, this is not going great. I think I should go ahead and retreat. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat. Yeah, I'm going to escape. I was not prepared for that.
In the task. There can be no glory in its accomplishment. May seek to separate them. Action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Alright, so I need to... This dude needs to go whip himself or something. This dude needs to go pray. I'm gonna go to the brothel. I'm gonna go gamble. Alright, so we got Shield Breaker.
Shifting, swaying. She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike. Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Alright, so I got a
The bellows
blacksmith.
blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Alright, so is this quest? Let's do something. Here's that. Alright, we're gonna do this one. This one doesn't seem like it'll be too bad. Where's this guy's skills? Alright. Alright, we're at provisions. I'm not making the mistake. I'm bringing more torches this time. They tried to send me on the last one with barely any torches, and I barely had enough light to finish.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright, let's do this. Of course, I didn't miss on my first attack with that person, too.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Rake. Yes, you do bleed. Congratulations.
A powerful blow. Their formation is broken.
Nice.
Maintain the offensive.
Huzzah, I did it.
Wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Wow, all 3 missed. Cool.
Waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. How quickly the tide turns.
You know, I don't really get how how turn order works in this game. We're gonna go ahead and transform.
The blood quickens.
Turn order equals base speed plus. Okay.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Like, this is legit my first time ever playing this game. I don't really know too much about it, so I'm mostly flying blind here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Huzzah, we did it.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Oh, spiders, cool. I am just not having good luck with that attack at all.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
I was making sure my camera tracking was still working. Let's see.
Back to the pit. Another one falls.
Did it.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And they really don't like it when I transform.
Be gone, fiend.
I don't care. Because this little werewolf dude or whatever the fuck he is doing work.
Anger is power.
I have no idea what just happened there. Sometimes heroes respond to the onslaught of stress by becoming virtuous. Interesting.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Go ahead and return.
Room by room, hall by hall.
I probably could have stayed a little bit longer. But, my cleric was about to have a breakdown. Oh, great. Nice. Then Mr. Werewolf. Oh, great. Plus 20% stress in ruins. Awesome. Thank you.
She has paid dearly for her freedom. And deserves better than this place.
Sanitarium. Move negative quirks. Is there a way to just like get rid of someone? Okay, you can. So I kind of feel like this person's kind of beyond help. Is there like do different characters like relieve stress better in from different places, or is it all just all the same unless they have a specific like trait? Go ahead and embark. And we're going to take this person again and take him and him. This quest involves camping, which requires firewood. Alright. I think that should be enough. Maybe. I hope.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright, we're gonna go south first.
A fortune waiting to be spent. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Dang, I didn't realize clearing stuff actually damaged your sanity. That's pretty crazy. And she's becoming rational within the first combat.
Really?
Awesome.
Gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
So cool. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The wounds of war
And
can
I
be
hit the one
healed,
here there. Awesome.
but never hidden.
Hey, Guzmont, Merry Christmas, my dude.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Vigor is restored.
Let me get another drink real quick. So check this out. Watch the camera follow me. Yeah, my wife surprised me with a camera I definitely wasn't expecting to get anytime soon. This is an OBSBot Tiny Cam 4K. It's using a high-end Sony camera sensor, and it's AI driven. So it's like if you have the tracking on, it'll follow you everywhere. You could set it to where it'll follow better, like fast activity, that sort of thing. And honestly, it's just really good quality picture too.
Maintain the offensive. Back to the pit.
Like I'm really happy with this camera. It's like having my own camera crew for my stream. Oh, nice.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. If only treasure could staunch the flow of other worldly.
This is actually the first Christmas in a while I didn't get a new fishing pole at. I didn't really need one right now. It's like the only rod that I could think of that I could use would be maybe a 7-foot heavy action rod for like really deep cover jigging. But I don't do that a lot because I don't have a boat other than my raft. It's like if I had a bass boat or even like any sort of boat that wasn't an inflatable canoe, I'd probably be more apt to hurry up and get that. But yeah. Like the three main ones that I use all the time are my ultralight, my medium action spinning rod, and then I have a medium heavy bait caster that I use for topwater. Those are the ones that I use the most. It's like other than that, I have my fly rod. I have some ice fishing poles, which I don't use anymore. Which actually, ice fishing poles are great if you just want to catch like crappie or bluegill off a dock that are just kind of chilling right off of there, because everything will feel like a monster fish with an ice fishing rod.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
My ultralight's a spinning rod as well, but that's pretty normal. Yeah. Like my medium heavy bait caster is probably my second most used rod. My ultralight's the one I definitely use the most though.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And this run is not going well for me at all. I did not bring anything for poison. I'm smart.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Like, I haven't had a ton of luck fishing. Like the past couple months, it's actually been really disheartening. Like last time I went for a good long day, freaking turtles massively ruined the trip. It was like I was trying to catch some catfish off the bottom of a spillway, and there were just so many turtles there, like nothing would stay there too long enough for me to actually have a fish bite. So what does camping do? And all my characters are about to have breakdowns. Oh my god. Oh.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today.
I'm gonna say these shield bearers are definitely becoming the rocks of my of my groups. Yeah, the power bait crappie nibbles are like insanely good for the price. And it's like what I usually fish though, honestly get a one of the 5-packs of white twist tail grubs from Walmart for like $2.99, and I can catch everything from bass, crappie, bluegill. It's like those things punch way above like what they are price wise. It's like the fuzzy ones work really well if you're fishing for crappie and you find like a school of them, because they'll usually hit it like on the drop down. It's like the white twist tail grubs are like by far the thing that I catch the most fish on overall, and the largest variety.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Lovely. I am kind of running low on torches.
Executed with impunity. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, I've had that problem with the Power Bait branded soft plastics in general. Like, for whatever reason, they just do not withstand usage like very well.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh, an indefatigable purpose.
What was...
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today.
Possibly.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
My cleric just had a heart attack. That's awesome.
This is no place for the weak.
My cleric is completely gone now. Oh man, this is not going great. This is not going good at all. No, I'm just gonna go all the way. I'm either completing this mission, or actually, I might need to abandon because I don't want to lose all my stuff. I do want to finish this combat though. How big's the bluegill? I would not put the crawdad in with the bluegill then.
Injury and despondence set the stage for
at least not yet.
Or cowardice.
Because that crawdad will murder the shit out of that bluegill. I'm just going to miss everything, I guess. This is one nimble undead. Holy shit.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Impressive.
I mean, if you keep it well fed, it might not murder the shit out of it.
Ghoulish horrors.
But it's a pretty big risk, and of course it's trapped. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and retreat.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come.
Well, I had my first party death. Go me.
Awash in blood and delusion, he bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are really hard to play once you've actually spent a lot of time fishing, because you're like, these fish are not behaving like they should in these weather conditions.
In the blood, for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
Interesting. There's one fishing sim that's on Steam that I've played that was actually pretty decent. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called though. And what is this guy like? He likes to beat himself. Okay, we'll go let you beat yourself, Mr. Dismas. Some of these quirks are very odd.
He will be laughing still at the end.
What is this? Crusader only, plus 10% max HP. Guy's obsessed with cleanliness and is a maniac for money. You know, there's something amusing about playing Darkest Dungeon with Christmas music on in the background. It's a little bit off. All right, we're to try and complete this again. All right, so what is this guy's deal? Then we're going to bring this dude. And we'll bring you. gonna bring a cleric because I haven't murdered enough clerics yet. We need a shovel. Need food. Bring a couple of those. I need torches. All right, I think I'm good. Let's try this. I would love to be able to actually complete a mission. I haven't been able to complete nearly enough of them.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Fucking traps.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And this game really is pretty damn brutal. I like it. I like how brutal this game is. It like pulls no punches at all.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Pack has a map inside. Nice. I haven't played on Outlands. I've played a metric fuck ton of Ultima Online overall though. I just haven't played on Outlands. That's what I hear. I've heard a lot of good things about about Outlands. The last private server that I've played on for Ultima Online, I think was the Darkside Shard a while ago. Like the Darkside Shard was a really good server. Yeah, like I said, I've heard a ton of good things about Outlands. I just haven't really felt the itch, so to speak, for Ultima Online lately. Seems like I have other things that I've been wanting to play at the moment.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches. Another abomination.
It's like right now I'm kind of bleh about MMOs because just how often MMOs have just burned me. It's like Crowfall had so much potential and that was pretty much a flop. It's like I love MMOs, but it's, to be honest, I feel like my standards for MMOs are just way too high these days. It's like I'm forever chasing the feeling that the original Ultima Online Second Age gave me. World of Warcraft, I played pretty hardcore through the end of Lich King, and Cataclysm was just so fucking bad. I mostly just stopped giving a fuck about that game. Like, Cataclysm was so fucking bad. And it's like last time, like I tried playing.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Wait, Classic WoW has seasons now?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I actually didn't even know that they'd put a PBC on there yet. Oh wait, yeah, I knew they did. I just completely forgot about it because I remember Soda Poppin having a mini meltdown because no one would, none of his usual people that he would do arena with would let him play Feral Druid. Which is a shame because honestly, Soda Poppin's always been one of the best druids I know. It's like I've faced him in arena multiple times, like way back in the day. He's fucking phenomenal on whatever spec he plays.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it, even though I know it's jinxing myself. This run's actually going pretty good so far, and I'm really happy about that. Yes, I have. I mean, I do a decent amount of fly fishing for trout. Why? Do you know if there's trout in there? Because I know in Illinois I never really had a ton of luck with trout. Excuse me. Are there any like bait shops, local bait shops in that area? So if there are, you could try asking them if they know if there's any trout in there. Like, honestly, trout's one of the harder freshwater fish to catch, in my opinion, too. 'Cause it's like there's so many different variables that go into catching trout.
Will resistance. Immortality clarified in a single strike.
Oof. Ow. Oh. Wait. What?
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
He's masochistic now, huh? Okay. A little bit weird. Jeez.
Reeling, about to break.
Do you know the name of the river?
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Is that the river that you're wanting to know if there's trout in? Give me a sec. I'm not seeing trout listed on the fish that's typically in there. I'm seeing bluegill, channel cats, largemouth bass, smallmouth, white bass, crappie, yellow bass are in there. So are bullhead. Oh, there's drum in there. Nice. Drum are delicious. Let me check something. Yeah. Smallmouth are really fun to catch. All right, so here is a list of the places in Illinois that the locations they stock with trout. Keep in mind, trout fishing does require a special trout stamp, and there's usually like date ranges that you're allowed to fish for trout. Like, trout fishing is pretty heavily regulated in a lot of places.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Keep your shit together, guys. You got one more room to do. We're gonna do this last room. We gotta do this last room. Ah, yeah. If you've been fishing on private property all year, no real reason to get a license.
Anger is power. Unleash it. laden with loot, are often low on supplies.
Alright, we're in the last room. Just gotta kill these 4 enemies. And we'll be good. It really depends on where you are. Like trout fishing can get very confusing at times. Like here in Georgia, like certain streams you could only fish for trout during certain times of the year, and during certain times of the year you could only use like barbless hooks. Like there's so many there's some areas where you could only fish for trout during certain times of the year between this bridge and another bridge. And they police the shit out of it here in Georgia. It's like I'm a little bit jaded with the with trout fishing in Georgia though, because it's like I learned how to trout fish up in like Pennsylvania, where there's really massive rainbow trout and brook trout, and those like a big trout here in Georgia is only like maybe 10 or 12 inches. Like the water here doesn't get cold enough for them to reproduce, and it's so overfished because of people from Atlanta that they don't live long enough to actually grow big. It's actually very annoying. Keep your shit together, Mr. Paladin. And you, stop making everyone feel bad. Jesus Christ. We're almost out of this. We literally just have to kill this last guy and loot the chest, and we're done here.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
All right, we have completed 100% of the map. Fuck, except for there. No, we're going for it. And it's an empty sack. Okay, we're done.
The great ruins belong to us.
All right, so bluegill.
We will find whatever secrets they hold.
Bluegill, you basically need like 4 or 5. You need either a single one or like 4 or 5. Otherwise, they get really territorial. Like bluegill gets stupidly territorial. It's very weird.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
All right. So I think that's the do it for me tonight. Before I do, I want to mess with this camera again. This is really cool. All right, so here we go. We're gonna move over here, and all the way over here. And we're gonna stand up and go back over. I really like this thing. Yeah, the ones at Bass Pro Shop are usually in pretty rough condition. But, yeah. Anyways, that's the do it for me tonight, guys. Merry Christmas. I had fun messing with the new camera and playing this game. This is a really fun game. It's brutal. I love it. I might be back tomorrow. I don't know. If not tomorrow, I'll be back Monday. Monday, I think I'm going to go do another 12-mile hike. There's a trail that crosses over the Tennessee border along a mountain ridge that I kind of want to go see. So Monday, I might be doing some video editing. I don't know yet. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.